say I gave you $1 billion, Fuad, and I was like, let's let you and I build an entity in construction that we think solves some of the challenges. What does that entity look like? Is it a GC? Would you start on the trade side? Would you be an owner? You got a billion
Uh,
dollars.
$1 billion. That's the most
I
important
would
thing.
I would invest it entirely into educating the workforce.
Wow. That's
I
a
would I
really
would
interesting answer.
Yeah, we do not like, you look at the Chinese uh, manufacturing capability. There's a wonderful, I think his name is Wang. He's a writer. He did a video op-ed for the Wall Street Journal a few months ago. I think I tagged it on LinkedIn, and he's being very provocative. He says that the American manufacturing plant is decaying from stem to stern. We use this. I mean, it's top to bottom, and you go to China, and it's the opposite. And then he talks about something called process knowledge, and I think that's really what we're missing here. If we have process knowledge, which is not theory, it's not design. It's actually about knowing it's the practice of building things all the time. It's your process knowledge. It's your group. Like when you go and you talk to people who are in manufacturing, you know, you talk to somebody who makes a carpet, and they can tell you, the exact mixture of the glue and the resins and how they're applied and how what forces they have to resist. I mean, it's so granular because all that stuff actually ends up mattering, and you have to have that mindset. So I'd like to have a lot more process engineers, manufacturing engineers, but manufacturing engineers with a really good knowledge of construction. I'd like to have uh, joint ventures between schools of engineering and schools of building science and schools of architecture, basically new curriculum, because we need a lot more people that can drive the change. I think we want to do the change, but we're missing that process knowledge.
Education. That's
Yeah,
the $1 billion is educate.
we've
Yeah.
got to completely restructure the workforce around this. Once we do that, I think the business models will follow. I think all the innovation will come, but we have to really rethink the entire industry from ground up, and it's a lot more of a fusion of construction and manufacturing than it's ever been.